I have my personal biggest show of the year coming up. It's this week. And I just went through my inventory to see exactly how much inventory I am taking to the card show with me. It's a 4-day card show, and I wanted to see exactly what I have. That way I know what my sell-through rate is and what to expect in the future. I've spent a lot of money over the last, well, more than just a year, but over the last few weeks, I've been really pushing hard and spending every dollar that I have in my business in order to bump that inventory up. And I am up over $30,000 in inventory that I am taking to this card show. And I'm setting up at a one table show. I'm setting up with one table in this 650, I think is how many tables it is, show. It's a big show. I'm a small fish in a big show. But $30,000 of inventory is awesome, especially considering where I started. I started, just like you, very low, most likely. I've worked my way up over $30,000 in inventory, and that is just in 1 year. The amount of inventory that I've moved through is significantly more than that. I'm not here to tell you that I'm bragging. I'm certainly not bragging. $30,000 is not a lot of inventory. It's a lot for me, but it's not a lot for these big guys that are doing these shows weekly. Been grinding really hard. Been grinding for over a year with this business. I took things seriously, and that's what it took. And that's how you can make it happen too. You have to make things serious. You have to take things serious. I started with a small amount of sports cards that I bought through breaks, packs, opening hobby boxes, retail boxes, buying off of eBay. The same thing that you are most likely doing as well. Started small and I built my way up. I started back in the hobby 6 years ago. Actually, a little more than that now. When I started, I wasn't starting this as a business. I had no business intentions at all. And quickly I realized, well, not so quickly. Over time, I realized that I love this hobby so much that I wanted to turn it into a full-time thing. And the only way to do it was to work as hard as I possibly could in order to make it happen. And that's what I'm doing. That is what I've been motivated by, and that is what has been pushing me to continue to do this. I saw an opportunity to sell Pokemon cards too, because the sports cards that I had were not cutting it. So I saw what other people were doing, and I saw the Pokemon community was having a blast, and cards were just flying off the shelf, and my kids were enjoying it. So I took their passion and I added a little sprinkle of my passion, and I bought some lots off eBay. As a matter of fact, I'll show you those lots right here. That's right, I started with less than $200 in Pokemon cards. That's how I started selling Pokemon cards. And I've worked my way all the way up to probably about half my inventory is Pokemon cards, all the way up to about $15,000 in inventory. Again, not bragging, just letting you know that over a year, I bought these lots a year ago. Over a year, by continuing to churn that money, I've turned that small $200 investment into almost $15,000 in inventory. Actually, it's probably more than that because I have actually some sealed product that I have off to the side too. I grinded my way all the way up to $80,000 in sales last year, which is a huge number for just some side business. Now, obviously, $80,000, that doesn't equate to $80,000 in profit. That's just the amount of sales that I've done. That's the net. Now, I put a lot of time and effort into this, and that is what it takes in order to make this happen. Anything in life that you want, you have to want it hard enough that you are willing to push yourself and make it happen. As of right now, after 1 quarter this year, so I've been in it for roughly a year and almost 4 months. After that, I am close to being on pace, if not above, what my W-2 brings in on a yearly basis. Now, I'm working almost twice as hard because I do a 40-hour job and then I probably do 25 to 30 hours of work on my side business a week. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of commitment. But I'm here to tell you, if you really have what it takes and you really want to make this happen, you can grind your way to making this into a full-time job. I am personally working towards that. If you're passionate about this hobby, you can do it too. When they say you can do anything that you put your mind to, it really is true. You just got to push the negativity off to the side and just grind and push your way through it. There's like a switch that flips in your head. I said I have been wanting my own business for years, a long time, and I didn't know what it was. And eventually I found this, and I think this is what it is. I take that back. I don't think. I know. I know that this is what it is. That's what it takes. You have to know. You have to know that you can do it. You have to change things in your head so that you realize that the grind is worth it. And it is a grind. It's a lot of work. But if you want to make this happen, you can do it. Basically what it takes is every dollar that you bring in, you put back into the business. I've taken a little bit off here and there to build up to this point. But for the most part, I don't take a check from what I'm doing with this side business. And I grew it without adding any more money into it. I started off very small, and I've worked my way up to a larger chunk. And if you just keep grinding and grinding and churning, you will get there too. I can't motivate you. You have to motivate yourself. That's what it took with me. I took a lot of stuff in, and it finally hit me. It's like, this is what you need to do. And I changed up here. And I've slowly kept growing and just kept grinding. And I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to do this full time. And you can too. All right, guys. Motivational speech over. That's it for today. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.